Again, I've never met him until tonight. Always had a huge respect for him. Couldn't think of a better guy to start this era at Penn State baseball than Mitch Williams. Thanks for being here, Mitch.
Thank you all for having me. I hope you weren't expecting anything eloquent. I was walking in with Coach Cooper tonight through this building here, and it dawned on me that this is the first college I've ever walked in. And I know this is going to shock a lot of you that have seen me on TV because my vocabulary is huge when I sit next to Verducci and Matt and them, and it jumped off at me, and Dooch was talking about he didn't go to school for television, and I'm thinking back, well, Wesleyan High School didn't have a program for that either. And I remember, as an example of my limited vocabulary, I was on the air one night with Matt Vasgersian, and Matt has a vocabulary like he's trying to embarrass people with words that I have no idea what they mean. So there's a highlight of an outfielder, and this outfielder takes off for a ball in the gap and just he's all over the place. Ends up not catching it. We're on live TV. And I've never really hidden the fact that I'm a hillbilly and I am what you see. And Matt says, well, Mitch, he sure ran a circuitous route to that ball, didn't he? I said, I have no idea what circuitous is, Matt, but it was a really bad route. This is professional baseball, boys. I made $600 a month. Woo! I couldn't wait for the off season. I actually played in Reno one year and stayed there that winter to be a valet parker at Harrah's Casino, and made $100 a day as a valet parker, and was debating on whether or not I was going to go back and play for $700 a month in baseball. It wasn't even a decision, really, because I knew this was all I could do. I could play baseball. And I knew mentally I could handle anything that came at me for the simple fact how I was raised. My father did not accept excuses for anything. I've got 5 children of my own. And I look at this stuff and I look at all the things that happen on TV and why this happened, and someone explains it. There's no excuse. You win, you lose. Either way, you come back tomorrow and strap it on and go play again. This is what sports is. And without people like you that support the programs, this program can't grow.
Coach Cooper just got done with the 2nd annual First Pitch Banquet. How great is it to see all the support that we had tonight?
You know, tonight was an amazing night. To see all those people that care about Penn State baseball and support this program. It was a great night, and it was an awesome night to honor the past, the former players that have played here, and the current team, and to really get the season kicked off the right way.
What part or aspects of Mitch Williams' message do you think will really resonate with the team this year going forward?
I think there was a couple. I mean, you know, obviously the accountability and being responsible for your actions and who you are. I think that's, you know, something that our guys can you know, take with them in life, and whether it's, you know, going into business or baseball or whatever it is, but being accountable and respectful. But he did an amazing job. It was a great message.
What's one message you want the fans to take away from this experience and going into your first year?
You know, I want them to know that we need their help. We need their support. You know, I'm fortunate to be around great young men, great student athletes, and they're great representatives of Penn State. So we'd love to have them out here to see it.
Zach, you got to introduce the team tonight. Just take me through that.
Oh, it's awesome. You know, it's an honor to introduce these guys to everybody else, really, and also to share the stage with guys like Coach Cooper, Tom Verducci, and Mitch Williams, a now idol of mine after that speech he gave us. It's a great honor.
What did you particularly take away from Mitch's speech?
You know, it's amazing how he has no regard for thinking about what he did was like an honorable thing. With him answering all the questions, he thought that's just something that he's supposed to do, and he's got such a brave heart for doing that. And to be honest, he speaks like a player, and that's a lot of things that people don't do anymore that are out of the game. They don't speak like players. They speak as if they were an analyst or a coach. He speaks as a player, and he really relates to us on our level, and I really love it.
How can you take his message and apply it to this upcoming season?
You know, the whole thing with failure rings a bell because, as he said, he failed so many times in baseball, and he really kind of showed us how to forget about it and move on to the next pitch and the next play, or even the next outing. So I really think everyone took something away from this.
Zach, great job tonight. Look forward to watching you this season.
Thank you.